They actually breed from Alaska all the way down to the Amazon rainforest. They can live almost anywhere because they eat almost anything. Now, most people know owls eat mice, rodents, things like that. The great horned owl does that. It will catch anything that flies, including smaller owls, other raptors, bats, birds. They will take raccoons. They can handle skunks over because there are no quills underneath. No professional courtesy, as I said, to other raptors. A friend of mine, a falconer up in Fort Collins, had just finished exercising his falcon years ago, and he said a great horned owl flew by above him carrying a prairie falcon. Old farmstead that he knew, he followed it, went inside, poked around, and in that old barn found the remains of a rough-legged hawk and a ferruginous hawk as well. This owl was hunting other raptors. I know, isn't it crazy? Cones detect color and motion, rods detect light. So nocturnal animals are going to have a much higher percentage of rods versus cones in their fovea, which is sort of the visual pit where the cells are most tightly packed in the retina. Owls, though, use their ears as much as their eyes when they hunt. Owls' eyes take up, on average, about 2/3 of the volume of their brain case. They're highly, highly instinctive birds. So the corollary or conclusion to that is it doesn't leave a whole lot of room for smarts. So the wise old owl is a myth, but smarts, I mean, it's not fair. It's just dumb things that humans ask them to do. They're obviously highly instinctive, and the hearing is extraordinary. So 100 times better than our vision. They're kind of shaped like giant red-tailed hawks. They need a lot of space. There are a few pairs in Tennessee and Georgia, and there is a migratory population that comes down from Nova Scotia and skirts the Atlantic coast. And some of them winter in Texas. I'm not exactly sure where the bulk of those birds go, but there are a few in Wisconsin as well that are coming down from Canada. But really are here, Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, the Rocky Mountain West, or canyons, deserts, valleys, all the way up to California, the best places to see golden eagles. Their preferred and favorite food is jackrabbits. They will also do cottontail rabbits, ground study, running from Fort Collins to Pueblo, studying how bald eagles utilize this urban front range corridor, where they're nesting and things like that. And people are shocked at how close to, construction sites and gravel pits and highways and, suburbs being built, bald eagles are nesting. Golden eagles are the opposite. They do not like human disturbance. They do not want to be anywhere around people. They are very, very sensitive to that. They are much more sensitive to drought. So he weighs about 7.5 pounds. A big female golden eagle, our big female that we got about 9 months ago from Wyoming, she's 13 pounds, if I let her get as fat as you want to. Some of it is anecdotal, and it's certainly not the norm, but in portions of Siberia and eastern Russia, female golden eagles there regularly run 15 pounds. Their wingspans are 8 feet. That's large for, the Rocky Mountain or continental, U.S. So 7 to 9 pounds, or 6.5 really to 9 pounds for a male, 9.5 to 12-ish for a female. He is with us because he was scavenging and was hit by a car on I-90 in southern Montana outside of Livingston. This happened in February of 2003, and I say he's 24 based on the amount of white he had in his tail. So if you look at the historic photos of the native nations that lived here before us, the Utes, the Cheyenne, the Arapaho, beautiful feathers that are half white and half dark, those are the tail feathers of first-year golden eagles. And they have a thick white band here, and then the amount of white and brown sort of changes until, yes, you're a good boy. This is a very, very standard adult.